There we go.
Can you hear me?
Yes. How are you?
Wow, I'm so excited.
Not sure whether or not I'm going to use the the video on this, but I thought it would be good to start to get this out. This is regarding a book that I have that I'm thinking of writing and sharing. Right now, I've got a working title. I'm not sure that this is going to be the title in the end, but right now we're calling it Lost and Found: The Untold Stories of Family Secrets. And what I really want to get out of this is what happens when you don't have all the information about a particular subject and you form decisions based on what you think you know. And then later on you find out maybe you didn't really know. Well, you know that you didn't really know, and you come to a completely different conclusion. So let me turn the music down in the background just in case this gets launched at a particular time. And by the way, the song in the background is Mona Lisa by Nat King Cole, which is one of the #1 songs in May of 1950. So anyway, that's all I got. My story.
That's all.
So you think
It's a
I'm
lot.
processing okay?
Yes, definitely. Definitely.
Yeah.
But I also feel like you do need to give accountability to the people who
Who are
need
being
to take on
crappy.
their own account. Yes. Yes. And it's okay to say that.
Yeah, but I'm not going to contact them.
No, you don't have to do that. But yeah, giving
I thought
yourself
that was
grace
pretty
means
crummy of him not even to be. He could have even made up an excuse and say I had to work. I think it's worse. It's just like my mother. It's like I always thought she could have just said your father died in the war. To me, that would have been kinder than the trauma of
yeah.
all these years of this and still not.
Yeah.
I don't know. And then sometimes I guess because other people aren't in it, they just think, yeah,
Life is good, you're
it was your
fine.
parents,
Yeah.
well, you're here now, that kind of
Yeah.
answer.
Yeah. That's not
Well, I
okay.
realize you're trying to put together things, but don't be stressing people out with your news about therapy. No, excuse me. So okay, yeah, that's all. I'll
A
watch that
lot.
movie, and I'll look for I'll go online and
Yeah.
think about the questions
Yes.
and see if I can get some info.
Yeah.
So, what do you think about the book thing? Do you think I
Um,
mean, I know you can't tell me what to do, but like, do you think I
yeah.
should just try it out anyway or just
I
no?
don't see any harm in writing. I mean, writing just helps. It helps get things from here to there and back into your heart. Like I don't see anything wrong with writing. You whatever you do with it, like that, you can decide later. And I don't think that you're done. So I don't think there's a whole thing to write yet.
Okay. All right. Then if I do it, I'm just going to do it through Amazon
Okay.
because it was just like, I mean, again, she probably wasn't trying to hurt my feelings or anything, but my feelings get hurt really easy.
And why are you doing it and who are you doing it for?
Yeah,
I
the
think that's a
question
valid
had it.
question.
But I said I don't know.
Yeah.
So
And I
what?
think that that's, yeah. And so that's why I
Yes,
think
I
the
want
writing is good.
to.
Yeah.
First of all, I think that it would be, if nothing else, I think for older people, it's a great story
I
because all
agree.
the stories that are out now, everyone's young.
Mhm.
Everyone goes finds their DNA when they're 40. Then they go there, their
Yep.
parents are still alive or something, and they go meet them. This is a dead people story.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There are no victims left.
Yeah.
Everyone is gone. Everywhere I go, the people that are left are young. They know nothing.
Yeah. So I would argue that all that's left are victims.
Yeah,
The perpetrators are all gone.
right. Yeah, and I was
All the
telling
secret holders.
the lady too, the one that was telling me not to contact my brother and stuff. I said, I'm trying to do this to help people, the younger generation after, so if they don't have to go through this and search, because this is a pain in the butt, and it's going to be even farther out
Yeah.
by the time they start looking. Maybe they want to know who their relatives are just because you don't care.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Some people care they have cousins or whatever. The other thing, and then I'll end this. The other thing I thought about yesterday too is that my brother, who's not speaking, he had his DNA tested. In 2019 is when my nephew contacted me, and what he said to me when he contacted me is that he had his DNA done for him and his mother, and that his mother had a lot of DNA in common with my brother.
Mm-hmm.
That's why he thought that my mother might be his mother's mother.
Mm-hmm.
So that means my brother knew that he had a
Had
close
that
relative,
connection.
a very
Yeah.
close relative, because it's a sibling
Yeah.
in 2019, and he didn't tell me. Anyway.
But if it was all about facades, then the facade's breaking down and it just may be something he can't handle.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it's interesting to me how they're just, and yeah, I guess we're just different people too.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like I would always be, arms open wide to people if they, tell me anything about, oh yeah, let me help you, let me tell, you know what I mean? But I guess they're just not really about that kind of person.
Yeah. And it could be a gender too thing in like adoption studies that they say that men search a lot later and a lot like less than women.
Right.
So fewer men even search. And when they do, it's usually later. So it could just be the way their brains are made up.
That brother and my sister, our sister, they have the same birth date. I just would be. They're not curious at all. And I know when I showed them a couple of the videos that I had, I mean, wasn't really showing. Well, it wasn't showing them in my mother and their father in a bad light. It was just showing, from my perspective and what I learned. And I don't think they liked at all. I don't think he liked that.
So she had them the same date, but like all these years apart.
Yeah, yeah.
I can't imagine what she went through.
That's what I'm saying.
Wow.
Man, come on.
Yeah.
That's why I say, like, when I'm looking through the stuff, I just think of all these things. I'm just like, gosh, it just must have been so hard. But I still, maybe it wasn't hard. Who knows?
Well, it
A
was.
strong lady.
How she's no.
Oh.
There's not that much strength in the world, but she may have built the facade around to protect her and to like put up the defenses and not think about it. But that alone means how hard that was. I can't even imagine. Every birthday.
Every birthday.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So anyway, Dr. Abby, thank you.
Absolutely.
Again.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I will watch the movie, and I just feel better. Thank you. I was saying yesterday, like, I'm going to talk to the therapist tomorrow.
Yeah.
Boyfriend was like, "What's wrong? What? How are you doing? Oh, I can't process.
It's a lot.
I'll get it out
It's a lot. Okay.
My book is out. I'll send you a copy.
All right.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Have a great day.
You too. Bye.